Yeah, everybody, back at it again with another exclusive one right here, guys. Let me go and fix that just a little bit. That way we can get that glare up on out of the way. Shit. Are we looking better? There we go, guys. So, guys, we're back at it again on the topic. So, along with the another exclusive this time, guys, we're going to be reviewing Broken, the EP by 9 Inch Nails. Now, guys, this EP right here is by far the heaviest, by far the most metal thing 9 Inch Nails has ever done. Now, 9 Inch Nails has come for a pretty hate machine from before this project. 9 Inch Nails started off in 1989, then eventually switched off in their sound and dropped this EP in 1992. Now, guys, Pretty Hate Machine came out in 1989. 3 years later, Trent Reznor dropped this EP with a completely different sound, more metal, more angry, more industrial, more pissed off, even I'd say more mature, and more sounds going on here, guys. So, Broken is an EP that's very special to the 9 Inch Nails fans. This is an EP that has, meant a lot to Trent, has come from dark places. Trent Reznor has still been doing these songs live. And all these tracks really, guys, are really just irrelevant till this day. So, without any further ado, guys, we're going to go and jump into Broken, 9 Inch Nails EP from 1992. By far the most heaviest and metal work from 9 Inch Nails. So, let's go and jump into it, guys, with the first track. And starting off with an instrumental with Pinion. Pinion, guys, is a solid lead-up. Now, what 9 Inch Nails does a lot, guys, is that Trent Reznor will give the listener a lead-up, into a track where leading the listener into, this kind of dark abyss, and then leading them with guitars, just this ambient guitars going on and stuff like that, guys. So, Opinion being about a minute, leading the listener into some dark stuff going on. So, next up, guys, we're getting into Wish. Wish is a perfect live performance track, guys. This is a track right here that Trent just always does live, kills it live, brings the energy. Only track from 9 Inch Nails to contain the words fist fuck. And I love when Trent says, you know me, I hate everyone, and things like that. I love those lyrics, guys. We get a music video with this one right here, guys, really chaotic and things like that, where they're just rocking out and things like that. It looks like they're kind of in some sort of a prison and things like that. Not necessarily a prison where there's bars and barriers, but just things of that nature, guys, where people are just getting chaotic and things like that while 9 Inch Nails is rocking out. Just pretty much a more hardcore version of Head Like a Hole, which makes sense because of the nature of Broken being a lot more emphasized and metal and hardcore. Pretty much just definitely 10 steps or 9 steps forward from what we got from Pretty Hate Machine. So, with Wish, guys, heaviness, pure energy. Wish there was something real in this world full of you. Love the lyrics to this, guys. Pretty much just saying that this world is filled with these people that are the same ignorant people, just passive people that don't care, filled with a bunch of bullshit. And unfortunately, Trent Reznor is noticing, just like me, that this world is filled with people just like you and just like that. So, without any further ado, guys, let's go and continue. Wish, great track, guys. Really recommend hearing that one live as well. If you guys want to go and hear that energy, go and be consistent as well. Trent Reznor brings that one on and off the stage. So next up, guys, we get into track number 3, Last. This track right here is really dope, guys. I love this track. I love how Last was in the last track out of Cabin in the Woods, the horror movie. Cabin in the Woods is a great movie, guys. Also did a review if you guys want to go and hear my thoughts on that one. They end off the movie with Last by 9 Inch Nails, which is awesome because the chaos we get in that movie, the awesome, spectacular ending we get in that movie, along with the cube and the monsters and things like that, leads us into the 9 Inch Nails Last. They play the whole song and really fits the vibe and nature of that, guys. Also really pumped me up. And overall, as a song, guys, overall a metal track, great live, and like I said, guys, a great closure to what we get off Cabin in the Woods. Now, I love when Trent goes, "This wasn't meant to last. This is for right now." Love when he keeps repeating that, guys. The beat to this, we get some cool bass going on, some kick bass going on, along with these heavy industrial guitars. Well, actually, I'd say metal guitars and things like that. So, awesome banging track, guys. Literally just fucking pure energy. And I want you to take me, I want you to throw me away. Love these lyrics. Trent Reznor is the only lyricist I know that can say that stuff and have it be dope, have it fit in the track, have it mean something, and especially over these chaotic beats in the background. So, very catchy, guys. Very catchy, heavy track. Meta guitars throughout this bad boy. And Last. Track number 3 off of Broken. So next up, guys, giving us another interlude with track number 4 with Help Me, I Am in Hell. Now, great live breather right here, guys. It's a great breather right here. Either Trent may start off the show with this or give this a breather between two industrial heavy tracks going on. Either way, guys, Trent always does this one live. He'll fill that in there as a breather. What's funny enough, using the term breather, he really doesn't use a warm place in live performances a lot, guys. But either way, Trent Reznor knows what he's doing, and every track means something on the album and on performances. And also, guys, Help Me I'm in Hell, what I believe is a Hellraiser 2 reference. If you guys seen Hellraiser 2, there is a part in the movie, in the beginning of the movie, where I believe Frank is writing in blood, where he's saying, help me, I'm in hell, and things like that. So, due to Nine Inch Nails using references, further along in the future, guys, along with Downward Spiral, using Texas Chainsaw Massacre, things like that, guys, and really just squeezing in some movie samples and things like that. So with Hellraiser 2, guys, that might have been referenced on there. But either way, guys, we get some guitar melodies, setting a sinister tone, and a perfect lead up to what we get next, guys, which is by far the heaviest track off the EP, the heaviest track from Nine Inch Nails, and probably the most heaviest metal industrial track ever made. I mean, really, guys, don't hold me to it. And I'm sure that there's other tracks out there that get crazy with the metal guitars, the drums, and things of that nature, guys. But when it comes to chaoticness in formality, where it's constructed chaos, where this is constructed, I wouldn't really use this one as a deconstruction, because, guys, this metalness is just so composed and produced properly that this is what I love about Nine Inch Nails, is them bringing that bang and bringing that punch, and leaving you guys literally so intrigued and just coming back for more, and just always pleased every time you come back to not only tracks but albums and EPs and things of that nature, guys. I mean, this is what Trent Reznor does best, keeping his listener intrigued, interested, and motivated, and just, giving him just a bolt of energy with Happiness and Slavery, guys. This track right here is just brutal. If you guys haven't already, there is a broken snuff film. That is a snuff film for the overall tracks off the EP. It is banned in America, so it's going to be really hard to find that bad boy, but it is online if you guys want to find that. Not on YouTube, but that bad boy is on Google, guys. I believe like Daily Motion and things like that, so you can check it out. Other than that, guys, I warn you, because that snuff film is hardcore. That is a realistic musical video of pretty much Hostel and Saw, things going on like that, guys. More sadistic, I'd say, more sadistic than Hostel and Saw. Yes, I mean that. And yes, guys, when we get into Happiness and Slavery, just brutal nature, heaviest Nine Inch Nail track, and just mean and just, just constructive. What I take from the track, guys, is pretty much being a slave to your own happiness. I mean, that happiness is a privilege. You are a slave from that. You are prohibited from that. And I love when Trent goes, he hears but doesn't want to listen. That can mean that either someone who is hearing this track that is either getting afraid or worked up from this, just metal chaos going on, or that could mean that somebody that just, doesn't want to hear his problems and trying to move on by listening to the track. I mean, Trent has made this track really vocal and chaotic for a reason, so he hears but doesn't want to listen. You know what I mean? He can obviously hear it, and he's forced to listen. Distorted solo going on, guys. In the second half of the track, we get this awesome distorted solo going on, where just this digital chaos going on. And Trent also, if you guys want to see a live performance of this track, guys, I reviewed this track, or I have a live performance of this track from seeing Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails back in 2022 Zappos Theater back in Vegas. And if you guys want to go and see a performance of me front row, I got that right here on the channel. Go and check that out. But other than that, guys, Happiness and Slavery is such a banger. Awesome heavy track. Catchiness all over this motherfucker. And live version on the channel. And also, guys, the live version from Woodstock 1994 that they did was also superior. And just really, you know what I mean? If you guys want to hear, check out the music video. Somebody getting tortured in black and white, chaotic nature, blood and guts everywhere, and we, later find out that Trent Reznor was the one behind the scene controlling all those torture devices that led that dude to looking like, just lasagna in the end. So, Happiness and Slavery, brutal nature, by far the most brutal, heaviest Nine Inch Nails track ever. And also, guys, Happiness and Slavery had won a Grammy. I know this track is heavy and crazy along with that sadistic music video, but do not let that underestimate you guys. This track right here had won a Grammy, and has also had, won a lot of fans over with the happiness that it brings. So, Happiness and Slavery, guys, track number 5. heaviest Nine Inch Nails track, and by far one of the most heaviest and brutalest Nine Inch Nails music videos out there. So go and check that out on Daily Motion, because that shit is banned all over America. But you know, due to Nine Inch Nails' popularity and this being good art, it is still on the web somewhere where you can check it out and enjoy. So other than that, guys, let's go and continue with track number 6, keeping up the momentum with Gave Up. Gave Up, guys, is a dope track. Love this track right here. High energy, along with a really cool performance that Trent Reznor does on this one. Gave up trying to figure it out, pretty much saying that he's gave up trying to figure out the clues to things, figuring out problems, just coming amends to things, just gave up trying to just, make amends and just, have things just be okay with, me and others. So perfect live track right here, guys. Trent bringing that energy, and pretty much, guys, a track about smashing it, just breaking it, smashing it. Trent Reznor has been known to break things and smash things, not only but equipment, but him and Marilyn Manson have had, some feuds back in the day where him and Marilyn Manson have gotten into feuds, and Trent Reznor would destroy a USB with the masterings of Antichrist Superstar on there. So Trent Reznor has been known to bash things, smash things, and just unleash things all over records and chaos in and out of the studio, guys. So Trent Reznor, not only a beast on records, but behind the scenes, and you can ask Marilyn Manson that, because that, him and Trent Reznor have had major feuds. And Marilyn Manson, along with a major inspiration and favorite artist of mine, unfortunately, they have had major feuds. But either way, guys, they're up there with my favorite artists, and they both got great catalogs of work to show for. So, Gave Up, guys, track number 6. Love that track right there. Live performance as well, and as an audio experience overall. So, keep the momentum going, guys, with track number 7 with Physical. Getting more sexual on this one, guys. This is a cover to Adam and the Ants. Sounds like a biker bar song right here, guys. Sounds like one of those songs you would hear in a biker bar movie where, the movie leads to some bikers over here just either on meth, just playing pool, vibing out, drinking, some brewskis. And just gives out that vibe, guys, that industrial metal nature and things like that. Heaviness going on, but not heavy like in Last and Happiness and Slavery. Just more of chillax nature at this point, just using metalness guitars. And especially from what we come from, guys, with Wish, Gave Up, Happiness, and Last. Physical is a lot more of a sexual, intimate feel. Again, using those metal guitars and things of that nature. So, real heavy industrial vibe on this one, guys. It seems that the girl is rough, you know what I mean? Either likes it rough or is rough herself. I mean, the track is called Physical, You're So Physical. So, Trent, along with the sexual verses, obviously covered from Adam and the Ants. And yeah, guys, just overall perfect Nine Inch Nails cover, metal guitars, and doesn't really do this one live too much. I don't really see Trent Reznor and Nine Inch Nails do Physical live too much. But other than that, guys, a metal love track right here, and Trent just mainly singing over some metalness, just getting real lovey over these metal guitars. And what better to get romantic over some biker metal industrialness, you know what I mean? That calls for some physicalness right there, in and out of the bedroom. So next up, guys, keeping up with the momentum with the last track of the EP, guys, with track number 8 entitled Suck. Funny enough, guys, Trent did not put 9 tracks on here. That would have been too egotistical and funny, but ending it off with 8, still just concluding an EP, feeling like, a full enough EP and damn near an album. This shit right here is better than most of the albums we get today, and a lot of the stuff that we got from the 90s and 2000s. But guys, ending it off with Suck. Heavy industrial feel on this one, guys. Love the digital nature we get on this one. Real digital beat on this one. We get on this. This one right here, guys, is what one I would say is more beat driven. Sexual vibes back to back with Physical, along with Suck. Catchy beat, digital catchiness, and I love when Trent does this one live. I love when he's stretching that. How does it feel? He was doing this one live a lot, guys, during the Fragility tour in 1999 and 2000. So, I actually don't see Trent Reznor doing this one, particular too much today. He may have actually done this one back in 2022, but you know what? I'm hoping he can still do this one in 2025 because due to the explicit nature, the sexual nature, and the hard nature of this one, guys, Suck. A great track right here. Always been a go-to off of the Broken EP. And just an awesome closer right here, guys. Just, overall, an awesome live track. So, that's going to conclude Broken, guys, from 1992. This is going to be before Downward Spiral, guys, and this is the EP after Pretty Hate Machine. By far the most heaviest Nine Inch Nails record and EP. Corey Taylor, guys, also love this EP. Shouted it out. Now, Corey Taylor, guys, the guy from Slipknot. I shouted out this EP and I said, this EP right here is hardcore. Makes you want to rip your head off and just kick it. And that is coming from the guy from Slipknot that based his life and career, I mean, just screaming all over Slipknot, creating this metal, just chaos all over from record to record. And for him to say that this record right here, guys, holds potential for the guy and the vocalist from Slipknot really tells you something right there. And still does live tracks real well till this day, you know what I mean? Still doing Happiness and Slavery, still doing Last and things like that, guys. Now, Happiness and Slavery, it being the most heaviest Nine Inch Nails track, and Trent Reznor still doing that track till this day really tells you something. The guy still has it, the guy still means it, and meant it even back in '92, and obviously years later. So, and also, guys, if you guys check out the artwork to this one, real 90s look to it, along with that classic 90s fire artwork. Really just that WCW kind of feel and things like that, guys. That real rough industrial metal nature that really fits the sound that we get off of Nine Inch Nails 1992 EP, Broken. Now, thank you guys for sticking with me on this episode of The Topics, guys. That's going to conclude Broken EP. If you guys haven't already, I check out this EP from top to bottom. Solid piece of work right here, guys. Just metal tones all over this one. The only Nine Inch Nail metal record to be consistent, you know, in that regard. But other than that, guys, this one right here is rough, dangerous, and obviously meant something from Trent Reznor. Means something to me, and as you know, just a hardcore go-to for the Nine Inch Nails fans right here, guys. So if you haven't already, do yourselves a favor, check out Broken, the EP by Nine Inch Nails. Other than that, guys, it's going to conclude this one. Let me know your favorite tracks from the Broken EP. Do you prefer Last? Do you like Happiness? Do you like Gave Up? Do you like Wish? What is your favorite track on here, guys? Are you a fan of the EP or not? Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section, guys. Let's talk about some Nine Inch Nails. That's going to conclude it, guys, on the episode of The Topics. Till next time, guys. See you next time on The Topics. Deuces!